K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves. In at small and power forward, it's LeBron and Vanderbilt. And it's Davis in at the 5 spot. And for Memphis, the lengthy post tandem for him, Jackson and Adams. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Roddy in at the 3 slot. And you look at how these teams up, Clark, the guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Morant with it. The pass to Roddy. Outside Jackson. Now Adams. Clock at 6. Here's Bain. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. And the Grizzlies, they come in off the loss to the Nuggets. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
LeBron James refusing to be denied, just muscling through that foul to get the shot off.
We're always hearing the debate, who is the greatest of all time? Well, Clark, do you think passing Kareem's all-time scoring mark finally puts LeBron out in front?
Kevin, that in and of itself puts LeBron in rarefied air, no doubt. But when you're talking about the greatest player of all time, we all have our opinion. It's just so hard, I think, to effectively debate players across different eras. I just say there have been a ton of great players throughout the history of the game, and LeBron is certainly at the top of the list, no matter when he played. Now, over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing
Oh, my, what a play.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And they double up Morant. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
The call on the floor is the jump ball.
And the Lakers with possession here. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. It's a 5-point game. Davis finds Russell. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Fires from the wing. Again, Los Angeles.
Looking good. D'Angelo, very smooth in your motion.
Morant passes to Adams. Dishes to Jackson. Outside, Bain. Here's Roddy. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Davis kicks to James. Out left to the wing. It's good from long range.
Red hot so far. 4 for 4. Cooking with gas. Couldn't draw it up any better.
So timeout call here. The first for Memphis.
And now the NBA's all-time leading scorer. Clark, LeBron did something most people thought would never be done.
I'm in that camp, Greg. I tell you, Kareem was my guy. He was my idol as I was growing up. I never thought his record would be surpassed. It just shows you how remarkable LeBron has been in his production, in preparation, in taking care of his body. And this guy is still going strong. That makes him the king.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at Memphis. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they just crushed expectations all season long. Only a few people thought they could sustain this level of excellence, but here they are.
Count it good.
And great from deep. Jackson, no issues hitting the mid-range either. Another big who has range in the new NBA.
Shoots from the high post. They get it back. James. And Adams sends it back. Poke loose. LeBron passes to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Oh, that's blocked. Russell against Morant. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for John Morant.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Hachimura is checked in for the Lakers. Morant against Russell. Outside, Bain. Out to Morant. Good on the triple.
And that three-point shot has really evolved for Ja, becoming a bigger part of his game.
And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Poked away and stolen by Russell. From past the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
And Davis sends it back. Vanderbilt the pass to Hachimura. And blocked by Bain. Russell against Morant. And stolen by Russell. Passes it to Reeves. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Reeves has got 6 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Davis on the follow. Davis has got his second bucket tonight.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Luke Kennard comes in for Bain. And it's Rose in for John Morant. Christian Woods checked in for Los Angeles. Taurean Prince comes in for Hachimura. And it's good, 2 points.
You know, how about the touch right there, guys? I mean, when Rose gets a chance to go with the floater, he takes advantage of it.
Russell kicks to Davis. Takes it off the glass. 6 points for Anthony Davis.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Rose against Russell. Unloads from 13. Offensive rebound. Wood with the block.
Boy, what a denial by Wood. He relishes the chance to throw it out of there.
No good on that one. Some solid defense from Clark. Top of the key, Rose. And Davis sends it back.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Tillman. Clark outside. 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. The Lakers, number 1.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Clock at 4. Fires from way outside.
And you can see they're struggling from the field.
But still early. I mean, they've just got to trust their offense and work to get stops.
Here's Reeves. Here's Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Clark, when he's 100%, Anthony Davis, one of the premier big men in the game.
Hey, I would take that qualifier off of it, Kevin. How about just one of the best players, period? He can pick and pop. He can pick and roll. He can post up. He can do everything offensively. And defensively, he's unique as a rim protector with the ability to defend on the perimeter, too.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
In many ways, Anthony Davis is the epitome of a two-way threat. He can be just dominating on both sides of the ball with his physicality.
And both free throws good for Davis. And Clark, for years, the Lakers have been the premier destination for free agents. Think that's still the case now?
I do. I mean, it's still Los Angeles. The history of the Lakers is one of the premier franchises in the league, along with the Celtics. So I think cap room is the driver, though. That's always the great equalizer in this day and age. And I think that helps keep some of the small market teams in the game as well.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. And it's Reddish in for Austin Reeves. The shot's good from Kennard.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Luke Kennard.
That free throw good from Kennard. Pass to Hayes. Here's Reddish. Traps in the tray. And the Lakers lead by 18.
Yeah, they've built up this lead to 8 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And so it's Los Angeles holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
The lengthy post tandem for him, Jackson and Adams. Kennard is out there with John Morant. And it's Roddy in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Kennard on the wing. Good. Nice assist from Morant. Kennard's got 8 points.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
LeBron, no luck.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Clark, these days, especially in the playoffs, any weak link defensively gets exposed.
Yeah, well, you're going against the same opponent. So whatever area that you're weak in, that's going to be exposed. Specialists can get a few more minutes during the regular season, but in the postseason, hey, every possession extremely valuable, and you're trying to have the players on the floor that give you the best chance to win at the highest level.
Here's Reeves. A 17-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee. And Roddy gets it to go. Roddy's got his second basket of the game.
Their field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jump.
Here's Hachimura. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Lakers lead by 17.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Russell in for Austin Reeves. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic. Then on Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit. They'll take on the Pistons.
And that one against the Pistons, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top. And they're second in opponent scoring. They have a number of lockdown guys and make fantastic adjustments on the defensive side of the ball.
You talked about their rebounding. In a lot of games, their dominance on the boards is what's swung the outcome in their favor. Reddish the pass to LeBron. Over Kennard. And that one off the back of the rim and in. LeBron's got 9.
LeBron's skill level is so great. I mean, that mid-range is not his go-to, but he can do it all, so it looks like it's part of his go-to.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
The Grizzlies shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They led the game at 1 point by 20. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Reddish kicks to James. Over Kennard. And LeBron James gets it to go. 11 points in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Rose. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a prolific shot blocker, but blocks aren't his goal. He said, I'm playing the game to not foul, but make it as hard as I can. And if I block it, then cool. Avoiding those whistles is key. John Morant says of Jackson, his defensive presence is big time for us. We're a totally different team with him out there on the floor. Kevin?
They are indeed. Hey, DA, thank you. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Jackson looking it over. Rose in the post. He's guarded by Russell, and it's sent back by Russell.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell is able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
Outside Rose. With the teardrop. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Got a piece of it. Pass to LeBron. Here's Vanderbilt. And the Lakers with another miss.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Rose gets a wide open look. Vanderbilt with the block.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
James the pass to Reddish. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
All going up court. That one goes. Counted. Vanderbilt's got 6.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist. And one thing you respect about Russell, his ability to get the rock in the hoop.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he puts points on the board in bunches. No matter what uniform he's wearing, this guy is a legitimate lethal scorer. Guys, how about the ball handling by Rose there? Showing you a little bit of the back-to-the-future Rose with those moves.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
You know, he could see his squad was losing momentum, losing steam. Smart timeout to let them catch their breath and reset.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Here's Davis. Got it. Good job in the low post. 10 points for him.
The strength of Davis showing up there in a big way.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Now the pass to Roddy. Down low. And here we go again. The Lakers on the break. And the shot is good. Christie's got his first 2 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. Jackson finds Morant.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside, Smart. Passes it to Jackson. 6 to shoot. For Davis. That one off the back iron and out.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor. The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running. So not a good quarter for us. We just got to keep being aggressive defensively, be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 13 points, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Taking a look at Los Angeles. In at small and power forward, it's LeBron and Vanderbilt. At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves, and it's Davis in at center. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. There's the lob to Jackson.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
LA's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Inside, Vanderbilt, and the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Grizzlies shooting for the game at 42%. Morant dishes to Adams. Now here's Morant. Tipped away. And they're pushing it up. And there's another turnover by the Lakers. With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. Fourth spot held by the Lakers.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
Here's Adams. Pass to Roddy. Payne for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Out to Russell. LeBron James on the wing. Now Jackson. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. Kennard finds Morant. Knocked loose. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way and finished off by Davis.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Morant outside. Pass to Tillman. 9 feet out. And that's good off the glass that time.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Davis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
It has got to be terribly frustrating to deal with Anthony Davis when you're guarding him. I mean, you try to get physical with him. You don't give him a clean look, and he still winds up with the bucket and the foul.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. This Lakers franchise, of course, has a lot of championships, but they know that nothing's given. Coach Darvin Ham said that ring and them banners don't come if you ain't on your thing. You've got to be focused and make every day count. Talking about championship. At some point, the lip service gets old. You've got to go do it. Kevin, back to you.
Got to go do it. He's all about action. David, thank you. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. They get it back, and here's Davis for 3. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Here's Reeves, guarded by Bain. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Some changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Williams comes in for Luke Kennard. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Bain. 3 on the clock. Shot from free throw range. And he hits the jump shot. Hachimura's got his second basket of the night.
And a solid shooter from mid-range. Hachimura with textbook fundamentals.
The pass to Rose. Outside Williams. Shoots over Hachimura. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hayes the pass to Davis. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. He's really producing here second half of the season. He's averaging 11 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
The Lakers making a switch here. Griffin's checked in for Anthony Davis. Christian Wood comes in for Hayes. Prince is checked in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Reddish in for Austin Reeves. Wood finds Russell. Out to the wing. Reddish bounce pass. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
That's good from Blake Griffin.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Offensive rebound to the left wing. Here's Aldama. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Aldama's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
Rose surveying the D from 13. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one goes on Wood.
First team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
They've been the disruptors defensively, coming up with a lot of steals that have had an impact on the flow of the game.
The free throw drops for Rose.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there, and that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Roddy's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Christie's checked in. Lakers have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Stolen by Smart.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Rose.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Passes it to Roddy. Wood with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. The Grizzlies making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
Jackson Jr.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third. 2 on the clock. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession.
First in blocks, and they're also #1 in field goal percentage. This is a team that cares about efficiency. They run plays the right way, and then, of course, they have the talent to finish.
And at the top of the league in steals, their defense has gotten everyone's attention this season. You know, Greg, it's amazing how much energy they put into their D.
And for people who would like to see Smart take fewer threes, that mid-range J is a welcome sight.
Here's Vanderbilt. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That's foul number 2 for him. Morant, he's checked in for Williams.
Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies, Ja Morant.
And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Smart deciding where to go with it. Outside Jackson, the 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game. Now, here's Vanderbilt. Tight defense on him. Here's Roddy, and it's sent back by Prince.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
It's Prince on the wing, and there's another turnover by the Lakers.
Memphis ball. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Roddy. From deep. Cranes the three-pointer. Roddy's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. And the Lakers also making a switch. LeBron, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Reddish the pass to LeBron. Morant scanning the floor. That's tipped. A solo fast break. Here's Hood-Schifino. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Hood-Schifino's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Floats one. No good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Los Angeles on top, delivering the blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Memphis has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land, 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Williams is out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Bitadze in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And they get it back.
And how about the timing there? Griffin using that athleticism on the defensive end to block it.
To the paint. Stolen. They get a hand on it. To the inside. Memphis moving it around. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility to the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines, and that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. From deep, Rose. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Kicks to Williams. Pass to Kennard. Here's Bitadze. Knocked away. Griffin with the steal. Fast break. Here they come. Hayes the pass to Hachimura. Over Rose. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And when Hachimura is looking to score, it sometimes forces the D to get aggressive. Love the energy.
And that one falls for Hachimura. Hachimura hits them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Stolen away. To the middle. Here's Griffin. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And the strength from the big man. Griffin just refusing to quit and muscling it in. Wow.
And that one misses. And with the new CBA, Clark, one thing that again didn't get any traction, the franchise tag.
Yeah, not surprising. I mean, if a guy really wants to leave a team these days, most of the time a trade will be made. It doesn't necessarily have to get to free agency.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
When Rose is attacking, guys, I mean, the defense has to act. He puts them on their heels.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Derrick Rose.
Free throw, good, Rose. Russell, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still can close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income. Boy, good to see Rose getting into a nice rhythm and shooting the ball with confidence. That's become a go-to shot for Rose.
Hachimura kicks to Hayes. Over Williams. Hayes, no good. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. And stolen by Russell. Moving it up. Christie the pass to Hayes. Here's Christie. He's guarded by Williams. Good on the three-point shot.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Roddy. He's covered by Hachimura. And Roddy gets it to go. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Hayes finds Russell. It's stolen by Aldama. Driving inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Hachimura. It's blocked. Here's Roddy. He's covered by Hachimura. Williams dishes to Clark. Rose passes to Roddy. Memphis moving that ball around. And there's the pass to Aldama. And another basket for Memphis.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Clark. Hachimura grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. Baines checked in for Williams. And Marcus Smart has subbed in for Rose. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Anthony Davis is checked in for Griffin. Vanderbilt comes in for Jackson Hayes. James checked in for Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for Christie. Russell against Smart. Takes it from 10, and he hits the jump shot.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. They got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, D'Angelo Russell.
You know, he was extremely focused on his defense tonight. He was anticipating and reading plays, very active, and as a result, forced turnovers. Defense like that has to be rewarded.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. Passes to Bain. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Russell kicks to Vanderbilt. Adams, some nice D. Memphis has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Payne for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity, with the wins piling up on the year. This will make it now 61 total.
And tonight's win will put them up 2-1 in what has become a really intense season series, giving them a tentative edge here with one still left to be played against Memphis.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for D'Angelo Russell.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Russell. And here comes the break. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And the Lakers lead by 20.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Bain with the bucket.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Reeves gets the bucket.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, AD. Nice win. How close is the team to being ready for the playoffs?
I think we're close, but we're not too far off. Some areas we have to get better at. Tonight, was a good test for us. I mean, this team is a hell of a team. They can shoot the ball very well, and we know it's going to be tough to win against teams like this. I think we're close. When we get leads, we got to learn how to maintain leads. It's pretty easy for us to get a lead when we come and play the style that we want to, but we kind of take our foot off the gas a little bit and let teams get back in it.
Yeah, I know there's some stuff to work on, but congrats on the win. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.